Joan. You know that I would never ask this as a rule, but I'm desperate. I've run out of money, and I need some milk from Carter's. My electricity meter also ran out of credit, so my fridge stopped working and the milk I had has now gone off. If you could let me have £7, I won't be able to thank you enough. I will pay you back. My benefits are due to hit my bank account on Tuesday.
Don't you realize, Skater, that your poor Auntie Joan is on a pension? In fact, we both are. She can't keep opening her purse in your direction. You may think that I look stupid, but I tell you this for nothing, I'm most certainly not. I find it rather odd that AJ Escoban is cruising along Warren Road with bags of heroin on special offer. In fact, he is charging £5 a hit. Is the extra £2 you're after going to be used as a deposit for another bag later in the week?
I'm not taking drugs at the moment. Well, I am, if you want to count the occasional spot of weed. I need that for some pain I get. I wouldn't get anything from AJ.
Now I know that you are trying to pull the wool over my eyes. I saw AJ hand you a package while you were sat in that shop doorway the other day, begging and lying to the people of TORQUAY by pretending to be homeless.
I have to agree with Terri, Skater. From my window under the clock, I have seen you sat in the doorway begging, and AJ is never far away. I fear that you are using every penny you can get hold of to spend on drugs.
Just fuck off then. Don't come to me if you ever need something. I thought you were my friends. Now I know the truth.
Well, there's your Auntie Joan. She's gone back on the heroin. I did wonder if she might get clean once, but I'm not so sure now.
It's so sad, Terri. She spends hours sat on the ground in that empty shop doorway, opposite Tesco begging. She's got so thin, she can't be eating properly. She's killing herself with illegal drugs, Terri, and she is such a young woman after all. And what is most upsetting is that no one cares about her. I think we live in a country that hopes people like Skater will die to save the cost of paying out benefit money.
Heavens above, Joan, this conversation is depressing. Carry on like that, and I might do something dreadful with the bread knife.
We need to get back. I had this funny text message earlier. It said, "Put your television on at 2:30 and press the end button." It was the button I would press to watch Channel 4, when it finally arrived in TORQUAY during the 80s.
Who do you think sent the message, Joan? Was there a number with it?
I didn't recognize it.
I bet it was sent from one of the druggies' burn phones. It might have even come from Skater.
I doubt it, Terri. I can't imagine that Skater would want me to turn on my television set.
I think that old black and white television set of yours is about to give up the ghost. The picture is so dark.
Just be patient, Terri. It is probably still warming up. It's getting on a bit, and I can hear a sound, rather like the sound of dripping water in a cave.
Is there a face? It could just be the test card.
Oh my good lord, Terri, it's Dwayne. I was beginning to worry that he had been taken to the town hall dungeons for not telling the councillors where Tracy Ireland might be found.
Hello Auntie Joan, hello Terri. I am in the dungeons, Auntie Joan. That's why it is so dark and you are able to hear the sound of water. Sometimes you can hear people being tortured on the rack. That is horrible. The rack is in a room above me. Mrs. Tory Bay and her niece Pretty Coffee are keeping me here until I tell them where Tracy Island's secret bunker is, in the foothills of Melville Hill. I have an idea, but I don't know for sure. Tracy was worried that if I knew, I might be tempted by the offer of scratch cards.
Oh my dear, what on earth can we do? Pretty Coffee will make sure that she finds Tracy. She can read people's minds when there's no moon. When I was a child, she would parade along Abbey Road on the eve of an election. If she met someone who admitted to be voting Liberal Democrat, they disappeared. A few days after the election, their body would wash up on Paynton Beach, or be found mangled in the pier supports. Everyone who saw the bodies were astounded by 2 puncture marks on the neck.
Well, Dwayne, it's a long shot, but you must find a way for Pretty Coffee to read your mind. That way she will know for sure that you can't lead her to Tracy Island, and might even let you go. She could reach the same conclusion if she tempts you with scratch cards for the information, but you can't take them, because you don't know where Tracy Island is, and she knows that you would even sell your granny for the chance of a scratch card.